So this is the third time I'm attempting to record this review, and that will be my first point. This game, not worth playing 3 times in a row. Not at all. I've wanted to move on to a different game for about 4 or 5 hours now. Luckily you can skip through a whole bunch of shit, but oh my god. Oh my god, it is so fucking bad. It's so not worth. Like there are a couple things. It's certainly a serviceable, passable first attempt. Like if this were a project for school, this is amazing. But it's something you might have to pay for. I would feel very sorry for you. You would have great pity from me if you had to pay for this. Like this, I forgot that, because I had to reboot and stuff, I forgot that playing this on the max graphical quality is actually a huge hindrance. Because these fuckers are green and you won't see them in the brush, so. But from what I recall, you don't stay in the bush for very long anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So you just gotta hang back pretty much in every level and just shoot into the horde as best you can. The first couple times that I was recording this, I did try really hard to aim well. It's really not worth it. It's not worth the effort. There's no arrow drop or anything. It's not quite hit scan, but it's good enough. It's close enough. It's close enough that you don't really need to lead your shots very often. And if you get really annoyed, just, show up and they'll run at you. So don't worry about it. I wonder if I can just blow this up. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it does blow up after a set amount of time. I wasn't sure about that. Damn it. Okay, so I guess the farther away you are, the harder it is to one-shot, but not a lot harder. I don't know where those come from. Like, does that just happen if you're too much of a pussy? I have never been able to anticipate when those show up. I mean, I do know that they show up here, vaguely, but for the most part, getting cornered is death, so I'm gonna get out of here. Go over here, let them just spawn right there, like they do sometimes. Did I break the spawn mechanic? What happened? Oh, they're just all stuck in there. Well, that's great. But I don't think I can snipe over the fence. I can. They sound so much closer. Keep an eye out to the right here. I've never tried this before. This is so much less of a hassle. Just let them kind of wiggle their way over here. Here we go. The only way to anticipate those piggies is to have your headset in, essentially. There's no other way to do it, really. Okay, so the tower's done. We can just clean up now. Go ahead and circle strafe, pick up all the loots. I think we got it all though. It does look like a neat little town. Like it's not like a real bare, empty level. It's just they're just very linear, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. God damn it, dude. There's so many more of those than there were last time I played this. And that's just a real shitty way to die, too. Because they're just sneaky little porkers. And you can't pick up any of their meat. So, they're really just sneaky death. I don't know if I hate that or not, but I'm pretty sure I hate it. Are we able to level up yet? Okay. Now this level up screen is kind of annoying because I didn't realize at first that you're supposed to actually click up here. I thought you were supposed to click here and it wasn't working. I'm just dumb though. Maybe that's not entirely their fault. And I don't understand why the crosshair changes either. I really wish it would stay consistent though, because I like the other one. See, I like this one. This is a nice crosshair. Yeah, the explosives aren't really that useful. Unless you're really keen on corralling these guys around. It's a lot more trouble than it's worth. Alrighty then. I think we have reload speed is by far the best thing to max first, in my experience. Because you don't get the power-ups reliably enough to bother leveling them up, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just a little bit more range would be nice, but I don't think there's a stat for it, so. can't skip this, unfortunately. But it doesn't last that long. Oops. I'm sure the point here is to learn to use this power up, but eh. Yeah, the melee is basically garbage, so if you can avoid melee, it's great. There's a lot of like power-ups where you could try to be clever, but being clever is really not advised. You take way more damage if you're clever, so you might as well just cheese it. So yeah, reload speed's great. At a certain point, having good reload speed's way better than having the machine, the fully auto crossbow, because the auto crossbow slows you down a lot. You can't move very much. And you gotta wait for it to wind up too. It's like a Gatling bow. Now we can just come in here and clean up. You unfortunately don't seem to be able to carry power-ups from level to level, which seems to punish you for being sort of a scummy bastard, but fuck them. I want to do it. As you can see, it slows you down a lot to have this, but I'll pick them up anyway because they're here and I ain't coming back, so. Okay, let's back directly up. What is damaging me? Oh, you. Okay. Circle shaping sure isn't what it used to be. If I could actually jump, it would be great, but so yeah, it's basically just this, the whole game. There are some more enemy types later, but they're not. They're essentially just taller or more ranged versions of the same thing. Like if you've been a scummy little sneak back into the previous area and shoot from a distance type person, then you're not going to have any trouble. See, if I could carry this over to the next level, then I might consider not upgrading reload speed right away. But, yeah. Okay, maybe you get more experience if you hit him in the head. Maybe that's the point of having different targets. Doesn't matter. Just up your reload speed and continue. Excuse me. So I think this is where the new bosses show up. Or the new enemy type, excuse me. They're not bosses. But, alright, let's get out of here. Pick up a bit. Ooh, you're tall. I feel like that's the only reason to have different height enemies, is just to make headshots slightly more complicated. But they do a good job of giving you big heads to shoot at, though. So, like, even if you try to go for a chest shot, you tend to hit them in the chin, which I think probably still counts as a headshot. Alright, we finished off the tower. There's no way to damage the tower itself. I think I already mentioned. You just have to let it spawn everything it can. And in doing that, you might as well stand where you are going to survive the longest. Hey, what's up, dude? What's going on over there? I'll kill him last. Alright, we'll kill you right now. Hit him in the head eventually. And you do have to kill them all. I do like this sword, though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really recommend this game. It's very simple, very straightforward. It picks up a little bit. It gets a little bit more chaotic in a couple more levels, but it's such a chore to play this game. So you get the one strat down and you're done. Like, that's pretty much it. If they rush you, you're dead. If you can hang back and snipe away, you'll be fine. Those are the two results of the game, pretty much. So it's fine, I guess. It's okay, but I wouldn't pay for it. It really just feels like a student project to me. So time to move on to the next one at long last.